Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Music Theory Monday. And today's topic is going to be like a two-parter. This first one, we're going to be talking about mixed in key and how this could help you with mixing and staying in key. And then next week, we will actually go inside Tractor and kind of show you how to mix on the fly while staying in key. So, here's all the music that I imported, but so you go key result. Now, any of these nine A's for the most part are going to sound good mixed with each other. So that helps you a lot because now you have all these nine A's to choose from. And then you go to the tempos. Okay. All right, now the energy. Do I want to step up in energy? Do I want to step down in energy? And mixed in key is really good because not only do you know the tempo, which everything tells you now. Now you have the key result, which Tractor does, but now you have the energy result, which helps you quickly identify on the go, okay, that's an 8. I'm playing a 6 right now. It's about, we're going to take it up a few notches right now. Or if you've been playing some 8s, maybe it's time to drop down to like a 5 or something. Let those people get a breath of fresh air, you know, get their heart rate back under control. And then, you drop that high energy track back on them after you take it down a few notches. So, and a lot of the things, um, for the most part, the energy is pretty spot on. There's a couple times when I thought I would be, stepping up the energy and it was either the same or kind of, down a little bit. And another thing to like step up the energy is mixing up. So, like 9 to 10, you're going to be going up, but, the higher tension of that scale from the last scale. So that's mixed in key. There's more stuff you could do with it. Clip peaks. It shows all the clipped peaks, and then you want to fix with platinum notes, which it's pretty funny because all my music that I've like this one, look at no clipped peaks. Um, ADAY 12 clip peaks. My other song under Jacob the producer, 4 clip peaks. So this whole time in my head, I'm like, I need to be louder. I need to be louder. Everyone's making louder tracks. But really, all they're doing is just distorting it from that point on. Like, I'm already at the threshold. They're pushing that threshold till everything is at that threshold. Now, that's why it has 1,000 clips. You know, that if that's what makes a loud song, that's what they do. Look at Skrillex, The Doors, Breaking a Sweat. So you have to clip responsibly. Everyone's doing it, everyone's pushing it to the top. But if you always are just pushing it to the top, sometimes when you have a lot of layers, a lot of reverb and white noise, it's going to distort and you're not going to be able to get as loud of a track as everyone else. But in the grand scheme of things, the less you're clipping, the more, high quality the song's going to be. So to catch 22, I do clip. I'm not saying I don't. There's only a few of my songs I haven't clipped, like this one right here, no clips. That one's close. But for the most part, every big name's clipping the shit out of their stuff. And so yeah, like I'm trying to clip as least amount as possible while getting the loudest track possible. And I feel like the balance between those two are going to give you a higher quality. Yes, louder is going to sound better, but if you really volume match the two songs, you're going to notice that that clipped one is a little more ear fatiguing. It's a little more less dynamic. It's in your face. It's shredding your ears. Whereas if you just turn one of these up that are not clipped as high, just a few more dBs, to match that volume, you're going to be able to get a much cleaner sound out of your stereo, and all the elements are going to sound, like they have their place and hit better when not everything's pushed against the ceiling and just coming out at you screaming. What are you going to do? It is what it is with the clip peaking. This is more about mixed in key in general and getting us prepped for mixing in key next week with Tractor. So I hope this has helped you guys just realize there, even when mixing, you got to keep track of the keys, tempos, energy levels, because at the end of the day, when you're performing and you're DJing out loud and two people, you want to control the energy. You want to have the mood in. You want to be playing the right tracks at the right time, and you certainly don't want to overlap songs if they're going to key clash, which I've heard many times live. So it's not that they don't do it; it's that this is going to separate you from the people that are just DJing to the people who are putting in the effort, putting in the time to craft the songs to make a better performance, a better, you know, enjoyable night for the listener and the crowd dancing when everything just seamlessly goes together and fits. They're not in the crowd, just something sounds off because most of them aren't going to know what's off. But, everyone kind of subconsciously knows a bit. We know enough music to know when something's off, even if we're not able to, you know, identify exactly what it is. So start looking into this. Either get mixed in key or tractor. And I'm not sure what other ones. I think Serato probably, um, maybe Pioneer does too. I haven't used any of those programs, so I'm not sure. But Tractor and Mixed in Key, I use Mixed in Key now for all my key results and stuff, and then I'll import it into Tractor, which it updates like the meta tags, so it'll add the energy, result, tempo, and stuff like that. So get familiar with this. Get your songs and tracks, you know, identified so they have all their settings in there for you. And in next week, we'll go inside Tractor and actually doing a live demonstration of how I would, just fly through my library and just mix on the spot with all these um, visual cue points, I guess you could say, even though it's not a cue point. It's, the energy levels, the tempos, and the key results. Going through those and figuring out what works with what. Talk to you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace.